Yeah, I think, going into this tournament, right, in the present, I think it's focused on, showing out for our country and representing the country well. I think the pride and the hungriness that we need to show, and the fight, that I think is the biggest thing that I can say we're lacking right now. And I think that's something that we can take into this tournament to give, something for the fans, and also for us as the players and the community, to really put out a showing and show that, what is to come in the near future for us and this team.
Jeff Carlisle with ESPN. Question for both of you. Um, Mauricio, what have your impressions been of Chris Richards so far? Not only in terms of his defending, but also as a leader. And then for Diego, obviously you're a local kid.
Yeah.
How many friends and family are you going to have at the game tomorrow? And how big a thrill is it to put on that jersey in front of your family?
Yeah, I think it's awesome, right? To play in such a big tournament and have the first game be right in my in my hometown, in my home area, where I got a bunch of friends and family that have supported me, from a young kid to me now, right? And I think it's especially cool to perform and do this in front of my family and all the people that have worked for me and helped me and suffered for me to be able to be in this position. So I think that's the coolest part, for me. And yeah, I think it's just an honor in general. Right now I got probably like 30 tickets, but it could go up. If I could, I think I'd fill up, half the stadium. But
I got two extra if you need me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I think Christian being a fantastic leader and an awesome dude in general. I think the strength of the team is to, even when players are missing and that are not here, is to, find the spirit, find the fight, because it's not just, it's not just one player, right? It's the team in general. So I think to fill that blank, with guys stepping in and building that connection as a team is the most important thing. So having, whether it be, an individual, I think the collectiveness that everybody brings, the leadership on a daily basis, I think is the biggest thing that helps the team, grow in general.
How's that?
Yeah, I think guys are stepping up. I think we got leaders on and off the field, and I think the biggest thing is also just building that bond and the chemistry within the guys that really allows everyone to feel comfortable and feel free and understand the respect and the trust within a team to really create that bond on and off the field.
Hi, Diego.
Whoa.
Hi, Diego. I know you've discussed the broken nose and how it was a life-changing moment for you, but you have mentioned the word fight a lot, and it showed a lot of fight from you, grit and hunger. Where does that come from when it comes to your game, and what are you motivated by?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think for me, the motivation is, strictly off, providing for my family. I think my parents have worked very hard for me, when I was younger, and hard days for them and tough times. I think that's the biggest thing at the top, would be able to give back to my family whatever they've given to me. And then now having a son of my own is just brought another level to the motivation that I have inside, that it's now just I'm not playing just for fun or because I love it. It's to provide and to have keep my family, provide for them. And I think the grit and the hunger that I have within me is just from my dad, I guess. Growing up, always playing ages up, playing against stronger, faster kids, getting knocked down all the time, play with my older siblings, just like always being kind of bullied on the field and stuff like that. And it's allowed me to build that strength and continue to fight and get mad and push through tough times when things aren't really going my way.
Happy early Father's Day.
Thank you so much.